it's important to accept like constructive criticism, but at the same time, too much of it, you lose yourself and you start to question your own assertions and your own beliefs.
Move a dirty blood clot and go. You supposed to they had a husband and you couldn't take talk for your husband. He didn't have a voice. His opinions didn't matter. The opinions of his family members around him most definitely did not matter to this beast. What the is Chantal talking about?
Yeah, sure, Gorlplease. You're welcome here. Ooh, that's good mac and cheese when it makes this noise. Go sit and spin. Seriously, just please.
Chantal, me did nothing to you, girl. All I did was say, hey.
I hope you choke on your chia seeds.
What's up, people? Wagwan? Welcome back to another video. So Chantal is still live streaming on Twitch. And of course, the block party continues because as long as Chantal is on Twitch, the trolling is gonna continue. And Chantal don't play nice with people trying to have fun at her expense. She truly is in the midst, the thrust of this whole awakening phase of our life, which we know not gonna last long anyways. But we're gonna enjoy all of this while it lasts. So anyways, people, make we just get right into this one.
Well, hello, Aurora. I think this sweater, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't like this one. Should I wash it? I don't like washing stuff that I'm not gonna wear again. Like, I don't like washing stuff immediately in the wash that I'm not gonna wear for a while because I don't like wearing it.
So you wear it when you intend to wash it, when you need it again? Exactly when you need it again, you're gonna throw it in the washer and dryer? What this woman do? Love smell her own funk? Ugh.
This is pretty clean. I mean, I'm just gonna put it back in the fridge.
Fuck off.
I don't feel like wearing it ever again for a while. I have an idea.
Bombo clat Shanty. Shanty girl. Why would you do this? Oh my god.
Don't mind my body. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit around here. I don't know if you guys like that kind of crap. Wait, this. Wait, this. Wait, this. There's your baby bed. That's for a baby. There you go.
Jesus, please. No man, Shanty, you wide like one mock chuck in me dear. This is a person. This is a human being. Wow. Damn.
Look at this corner of my place. This is my corner and it's very messy. So we're gonna clean my corner right now. This is the kitchen.
Oh my god, bro. Oh,
hell. You like your brush? Hey, roll on your belly.
So she brush the kitten pan the sofa. Lad, the kitten runs around on the counters. The kitten bed is on the sofa and the kitten is getting brushed on the sofa as well. You know what? To each their own. We listen, but I judge.
Come on. Good girl. Roll on your belly. Yes. You're a nice baby.
Then all a girl like me if you come a Chantal yard and now Chantal not take this cat go to the vet all now. And me must come sit down on Shanty's sofa. Me. I mean, why am I doing hypotheticals? I'm not ever going anywhere near Chantal. Oh my god.
Hey? Are you gonna be short hair or are you gonna be long hair? Bits are 1 penny each and I don't make the whole penny. That's true. I guess I don't know how it works. I feel like I'm on a healing journey. That's what I feel like I'm on. Like I literally feel like every part of my body is like healing, but mostly psyche right now.
You know it's too early for this. It is way too early for this, Shanty.
But I'm like super, like my sleep is weird right now. Like last night when I got off live. Yes, do you know why it's stage 1 of the cycle? Actually, when I was listening to some help.
Oh, so she admit no, so she's back in the cycle. Okay. I was not even exaggerating when I say Chantal is attempting a rebrand. She know it.
Self-help stuff today. It's almost as if everything I'm listening to, like on my feed, is like things that I need to hear, you know? Okay. But basically, this first stage of the cycle is the most dangerous. Because, yeah, I quit entirely THC. And I started a Patreon, but I'm not launching it yet.
FYI to the people out here, because I ain't talking to Chantal. I don't make videos for Chantal. I make videos about Chantal, not for Chantal. People, Chantal has been banned from Patreon. She even brought that up recently. So I don't know how is it you got banned from the platform and she's expecting to start another Patreon. I'm just putting it out there. Chantal not have no business on Patreon. So if all of the idiots them run go over there, put their money in there likely, it's gonna get taken down and I don't know how they're gonna get a refund. If they can get any refund. So before y'all run to support Chantal and throw money at this beast, just know she has no business, zero business over there on Patreon.
It's not gonna be expensive, but I want I need a quiet, because Twitch, YouTube, they're not quiet. I need a quiet, safe corner of the internet to talk about addiction recovery. I don't feel safe talking about
Build a website. I'm so tired of saying it, Chantal. Build a website.
these things on YouTube or on Twitch. I just don't really feel comfortable. I'm sure you can imagine I'm demonetized right now for that reason. One of them anyways.
You know what just popping in my head too? She likes to say, oh, I don't go to therapy because it's talk therapy. What are they gonna do? And blah, blah, blah. So why is it Chantal want to come on the internet and talk about this? But in her head, it makes no sense for her to go and talk it out with a therapist. Why she can't join groups of people going through and experiencing the same thing so she can at least get a little bit more awakening? No? Just want to talk about it on platforms that she can monetize. Okay.
This is the most important part of the cycle, because this is where, when things start getting tough and the motivation starts, the honeymoon phase, I start giving up on myself. That's another thing I'm going to do. I'm stopping Hollis. I say this all the time, but I don't do it. I don't stop doing it when I say I'm going to. I try to please everybody on my channels. Like, I really...
What? What Chantal really just say? What Chantal Marie really just say? She tries to please everybody? Wait, me and you watch the same thing? Point me to one instance where Chantal ever tried to please anybody. Again, it's way too early for this.
Try not to offend anybody. I try...
Chantal, when you said the Karina kaboom the other day, I just want for you to know, you're a nasty person. What was that supposed to be, Chantal? But what was that? Constructive criticism? When you came over my corner of the internet and called where me live a hellscape, what was that supposed to be? You don't try to offend nobody? Okay, Chantal. You see, true, me not mince words about it, Shanti. I come here to talk shit, kiki and have fun, so you can stay there being delusional. Okay.
I try to people please. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I try to take...
Chantal Marie, Chantal Sorrow, Dr. Chantal Sorrow, Esquire, tries to people please. Where part? Where? When?
Everyone's opinions into consideration when I try to live my life or when I do an action,
I didn't see it over this 2 days ago actually say, why are people forcing me to walk?
Raging at you and blocking because you're annoying. You're negative and annoying. Like, who harasses someone to go for a walk?
Oh God. Shanti, I seriously don't know. Three-quarter that you really ever make me get pissed off or worked up. I swear. I don't know what about you when you get the people upset so much, you know. But I used to make me laugh, I swear.
And, like, I feel like when you try to please too many other people, you lose yourself, And I think that it's important for me to, like, assert my opinions, assert my mindset, assert my beliefs without being afraid of who I'm going to lose along the way.
Okay, but that is not people pleasing. Maybe you were looking for some other phrase, I don't know. Where she do discover people pleasing on the TikTok and think it applies to her. Chantal, everything you see on the For You page don't apply to you, okay? You're welcome.
Because maybe if you don't want to be here based on something I have to say that you don't like or that I'm doing, or I'm going to lose a lot of people because a lot of people don't want me to better myself. If I lose you along the way for those reasons, then we weren't aligned in the first place and you are not my people. So.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you? What?
I have to be true to myself. I have to take a stance on things, not be afraid to voice them. And if you are offended and you don't like it, then again, you're probably not my people. Just everything, every decision I make in my life, you have all these thousands of voices, like, you know how it's going to be received. You know what people are going to say, or you don't, you anticipate it. And all of that noise, to keep your peace and to be true to yourself, like, it's important to accept, like, constructive criticism, but at the same time, too much of it, you lose yourself and you start to question your own assertions and your own beliefs.
Move a dirty blood clot and go. You supposed to say they had a husband and you couldn't take talk for your husband. He didn't have a voice. His opinions didn't matter. The opinions of his family members around him most definitely did not matter to this beast. What the fuck is Chantal talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? The only opinion matters to this woman is her fucking own. Not even her mother can't tell Chantal what to do. Cannot give this beast good advice. Girl, get bent. Get bent.
So this is the most important, dangerous, pivotal time of this cycle because this is the
She hype up and humped up in her. All right, Shanti, let's go. Here go.
time when it starts to get hard and I want to give up on myself. Manic? Probably. Can you imagine, like, my gosh, my brain is like just completely poisoned. I never have energy. I don't even know what to do, but I feel jittery and like anxiety.
Good, this is time now since you have energy. Listen, now that she's talking about having so much energy, now is the time to go downstairs and use the gym. Burn some calories, move your body a little bit. And when she done, she feel even better, grab a shower and go lay down. The so-called energy she supposedly have is just to run her fucking mouth.
We have to be back to the same depressive cycle. Well, I understand your faith in me is wavering, but let's hope not. Just wait a second.
Chantel.
Come.
Hey man, sit down. Take a load off, Shadi. Just sit down and take a load off. Wow. One day people come over Twitch and ask you how much your fucking head weigh. I've never seen a head this fucking big.
I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like eating really right now.
Right.
I shouldn't force today. Just wait till I'm hungry. When did I last go out? I wanted to go out today, but I don't know if I'm like well enough. Like I don't want to pass out. I'm really like weird and dizzy and jittery and not well. And I'll probably be that way for another few days.
Okay.
Yes, I am a recovering addict. Yes, I am. You don't get to tell me I'm not. So shut up. I'm protecting my mental health this journey. I don't care about the money part. I don't care. Once I'm better, if I have to go to work, I will. But screw everyone who's negative. I'm blocking y'all right now.
How are you gonna make the money, Shanti? How? How do you intend on making the money when you block everybody? You're over here talking about all this energy and the beginning of the cycle and whatever. Please to let me know what you've discovered and considered about making this money to pay this rent.
Twitch is worse. There's more trolls. There's no like-minded people in here. Well, they banned from Patreon, but they were supposed to look into it. And
okay, see, barbecue children, I mention it too, because I know I've heard her saying she got banned from Patreon.
I just never followed up with them. That was a long time ago, and that was for a different channel. So, and it was like bullshit. This is different, completely different content. So,
what does that matter? Chantal, you got demonetized on your Foodie Beauty channel for one kind of content. You know, over on the Biza show, they demonetize that as well. Completely different content. A ban is a ban. Them ban you for a reason. Again, if you hear the lady say she set up in a Patreon.
I don't know if I was like officially banned, but anyways, without a doubt, people are going to report it if it gets taken down.
Me glad you know. I'm glad you know the people are going to report your blood clot.
Oh well, I'll find another platform. But I'm not talking about any of my struggles on Twitch and YouTube for people to weaponize against me. There's no way. Every day.
So who come on the internet to listen to Chantal talk about the same thing she's been talking about for like 7-8 years now and did nothing to make any kind of progress? Who?
I'll teach you something. Every day that you're abstinent, you're in recovery. You're recovering. Okay? So, shut up. I'm more afraid of stalkers here walking to the dollar store than I am in Syria. Of any people that you think are terrible.
Who did use that kind of language against Syria? I know Chantal is the one that says shit like that. She came on here while in Syria. Well, before she even got to Syria. While in Kuwait, she said, oh, her idea of the Middle East was this same language where barbecue children had to censor. I don't know. Chantal is the face of bigotry.
I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. That's the problem. I don't know. Like, I'm just taking it easy till after Christmas. So if you're expecting like a whole bunch of extreme effort while I'm going through what I'm going through, it's not going to happen.
Oh, that's your problem. That is your problem. I will figure out ways to make this fucking thing kiki for people, Shinty. You can stay over there and relax and worry about the money after Christmas. We're gonna have a kiki over here.
I want like an entirely new audience, except for like the mature users. I don't want any like trolls or annoying people. So I'm getting rid of them. No, you don't have to give me anything, QP. Okay? Laying on my side or sitting in a gamer chair, what's the difference? And people on Twitch sit in gamer chairs for hours, but I seal and talk to you comfortably? That's crime? Anyone else have any complaints? I don't want any...
People in a gamer chairs for hours usually sitting upright and playing a game. Engaging with them audience. You're sealing on your side complaining. Asking people to send money and get pissy when you don't get the money. I love how the girl them always try to compare themselves to other people, you see? Meanwhile, they give us nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Complainers, it's annoying. I literally don't have any... I literally just sit here and talk. Like... Not good to have yes men all the time. People are truly care. Yeah, there's a difference. I know the difference. Okay.
Do you though?
I know. Trust
Do
me.
you?
I've been on here for 8 years, and yeah, I don't need constant badgering. And
Pause. You've been on here for 8 years. Let me finish that statement. She's been on here for 8 years and made no fucking progress. None. Zero. Been doing the same thing and watch the income dwindling down, and that not panic Chantal at all. Even when the income is totally removed, she's not panicked. She's not even thinking about it now. Oh, I will worry about that after Christmas. 8 years and she don't make a change. Same shit, different day.
Toxicity. I don't want toxic people in my corner, even on the internet. You can watch. I don't care. You don't have to like me, but this is my corner. Whatever. I get it. People are gonna go harass the reaction channels. Whatever. I'm sure someday they're gonna crack down on people making hate channels. I'm just saying. Probably not reactions, but like hate. Yeah. Yes, they can. When you block someone, they can still watch the broadcast, can't they? Maybe I don't want them to
She don't even know what she block the people them. She's so dumb.
watch me anyways. I don't know why I don't trust myself. I don't know why I have to live in fear and, conform to a certain rules and way of living that I don't really feel comfortable with just because it's the popular way or just because, it's how I'm expected to act or something like that, So for me to live a certain way or to allow negative people in here all the time, what do you want me to do? Just go live and just sit here and look at negative comments for a little bit of money? No, it doesn't make much of a difference on my pay. I've allowed trolls to chat. And you know what? If you allow trolls to completely take over your channel, you would drive away all of the positive people because nobody wants to be around that kind of crap. If you allow constant negative people in your corner and allow them to infiltrate your home, this is my home, this channel on the internet. If you allow those people always in your life, it's just it's going to overtake the channel with negativity. And
Here's an idea. Chantal's entire income is based on what she do online. There is zero, and I mean zero expectation for Chantal to live stream every single day. You have people out there who make content, never go live. Apathetic Facts is one of those channels. You can think of many other channels out there as well, like Apathetic Facts, so on and so forth, who put out content, never ever goes live, and they still manage to pull the views and make money. This is Chantal's entire income. And instead of the woman revise her business plan, she's like, you know what I need to do? The simplest thing. Make no mistakes. Live streaming is so much easier.
I think that's what happens with Amber Lynn. She lets people comment nasty stuff, but I don't know. If you're just always chasing money for happiness, if you equate money with happiness, how many of you don't have a lot of money? So you're just not going to be happy just because you don't have money? Please,
Money can buy happiness, but I can sure buy the things that will make me happy. You can stay there. You can stay there, Shanti. The kind of money where this a woman are coming to, Shanta should have invested that money into something that would make money while she sleeps. But not this dumb.
We literally based our entire value system as human beings on how much money we have in our bank. Oh, well, I'm better than you because I was able to save $3,000.
Okay, Shanta, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When this bitch had the money coming in, she's like, oh, I can just afford 10 camera and make 50K a month. Now you want to say this? Contradicting herself now because she don't have the money. All right, Shanta, welcome to my side of life. Welcome to my side of life where you don't have that 50K and 25K and over many K you did have a month just coming in for doing absolutely nothing. Sucks to suck, me girl.
But you don't know the path that this person that doesn't have 3K had to walk in life, So it just doesn't make sense to me life anymore. Why are we all walking around just like ants in society trying to compare one another to each other when we're all meant to be different?
Okay, again. Same woman say, why don't you get off your ass and go travel the world when she's able to travel? The jokes write themselves, Shanta. Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I guess I'm just not stable. I don't know how I'm going to act 1 minute to another. I have to really try to control,
That's what you need to stay for the fucking internet and record content.
Regardless of how I'm feeling, I have to learn to, control my feelings, but I don't know. I just don't want, my channel overrun with negative trolls. That's all. I feel you know what I constantly feel like? Whenever you are watching a movie or somebody jump scares you, if you when you get jump scared and then that feeling of the recovery from the jump scare, that adrenaline, that's how I feel all the time. If I work on myself and I suffer.
It's always that hypothetical for me. If I work on myself. Don't worry, Shanti. Don't worry at all. I think by now we all come to the conclusion that you're never working on yourself. So go ahead. Hypothetically speaking.
And I go through all of these hard changes and put in all the hard work. And I come out a shiny polished new turd. I'm not going to be putting up with anyone's crap. Like, I'm not going to...
That's your problem, Chantal. That is it. Sky Daddy knows if you get your shit together, you're gonna be so fucking insufferable. More insufferable than you are now. You're gonna think your shit no stink, Shanty. You're gonna turn up your nose at people that is my father God. Say, you know what? I have to keep this beast big, fat, and blabbing. Because if Chantal is ever in the 100 or anything pounds, and her hair is full and flowing, skin luscious and so girl have money in the bank, she would bring so much hatred in this world. She would think she's above and better than everybody else. You mentioned it, that's why you're in that position now. Father God say you have to stay humble, I have to humble you. Father God say all that 300, 400 and add extra pound, yeah.
want to surround myself with people who are on a lower vibrational level than I am. So maybe it'll be even a lonelier place, or maybe I'll start to attract people who are more positive and have like-minded interests, like who are...
Oh God, it's too early for this. This is too early for this. Chantal is gonna attract like-minded people. Shanty Tracy and Teardrop over there already, you know. Oh my God, I know for sure she's not talking about people who are living fulfilling lives are gonna attract Chantal, cause that not happen.
That not go happen. That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
You don't have that mindset. You don't have that kind of maturity, that kind of drive to be anything better than whatever the fuck this is.
Also on health journeys and stuff. I don't know. When are you gonna cook or clean? I always say that, and then I never do any of them. I'm just doing one thing right now. The biggest thing right now was quitting edibles. So I'm just trying to recover from that. It's not easy. So I was like a early teen anyway. So I went to the bookstore in the mall, in Cornwall. I took the bus. I went to buy a book that she wanted. It was like Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, one thing Chantal gonna do a talk about the past, you know, this one time at band camp. Cannot focus on what we're gonna do for the future, or we're gonna clean up the content and make money. But we can talk about the past. Fuck the future. Let's talk about the past.
And it was the new one out. And I wanted it also, but I didn't have... and I didn't really like her. So I have the book, I bought the book, and I'm feeling kind of jealous, and I'm feeling like, I don't even like her. She's not even nice to me. Why am I being forced to go to her stupid birthday party? She's snobby, I don't even like her. So I'm making all these excuses in my head, and then I'm on the bus home, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna keep this book and give her one of my books. And then I forgot this part, I don't even want to say it. Then I remember she told everyone at school that there was a crispy booger on one of the pages. I always hear, you cannot love somebody. Nobody will love you. You cannot be in love unless you love yourself. And this is why, you know, I was always looking for someone else to validate me, to heal me, to fill the void that I didn't want to look into. And here I am looking into the void. Hello, I'm here. You need to be a whole person, whole, like really whole and not broken and hurt and healed before you can be with someone else. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
is she truly deep in the awakening phase? Give it until Monday. We'll never hear again this kind of preachy anything.
It kind of scares me and makes me feel like, you know, and this is from him mentality. He's really good, but you can't let Salah go. Yeah, I don't talk to him. Like, I'm not constantly talking to him like people think. Like, you know, I'm okay. The fact that we're separated. Is there a little bit of me that in the future maybe would want to get back together with him? Honestly, I'm sure all of you are thinking yes, because yes, the old me would want to not even think about anything, just beeline to what's familiar. Wanting something because it's familiar is not necessarily what you really want. So I'm hoping, like, I'm just going to trust the process. I'm just going to have blind faith. Like people are saying, that I'm just going to keep going through the tough, and eventually it will get better, and I will have a clearer mind. I will be more clairvoyant, and doing all this work on myself. Am I going to really want...
Where work the Shanty? When the work start? We literally just watch you lay down on your side and tell us a story about booger leaves.
I want to go back to a relationship or a situation where I wasn't in a good place. Like, I want to be here. I know it. And inside of me, there's a huge part of me that is really, really just ready to just, you know, do you find validation from others online? That's a good question. I don't know.
She does. Let me answer it. She does.
Maybe, approval. That's why I say, I don't care. Like, I'm going to try my best not to hurt people, but, You know, I can't promise I can't offend people with my opinions and stuff. Like, you know, people, not everyone is going to agree with me. Some people are going to be offended. The same person who's offended by what I say could be inspired by it. You know, like it goes, it's just really, you just have to do you and the right people will follow you.
Listen, if there's anybody on the internet where you Chantal say, fuck all, I wanna feel inspired, go get help. Come off of the blood clot internet and go look help.
You and the rest will just find their own niche, you know. 5 ads in a row. I hope you get paid. I hope so. There's plans I'm not admitting to. Honestly, right now, I don't have plans. Other than what I've already said. But
I don't know why the people am still pressing this matter. Chantal don't know how she's gonna make the income to pay for her life. She's saying I'll worry about it after Christmas. You really think Chantal have plans for Syria in the future?
even if I did have hidden plans, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't it scare you to think of being with someone else? Yeah, I don't think I would want to see it. I don't know how I would react, like, honestly, probably. Of course it would be hard. It would be hard for anyone to go through that. You know, but same thing with him, with me. Like, I think it would be hard for him, you know, jealousy-wise, like, how he is as a person.
Why you know that, Chantal? Why would you fucking care if you move on, but it matter who the person is with? Why would you see it if you not go to your way? Focus on your life and stop worrying about being a fucking stalker. What happened to the awakening?
Like, seeing your ex-wife with somebody, you know? It'd be hard for both parties. With this new perspective, do you regret anything major? I just can't believe I've lived my whole life this way. Like asleep. That's what it feels like. The pay on here is just annoying. Yes, Shamrocks, yeah. I wish I could get my super chats. As Salah asked you back.
So there you go. There you go. That is why Chantal comes live every day. For her super chats.
Yeah, I gave myself a mini pedicure today. I put foot lotion, cut my nails, and put nail polish. And it's halal nail polish. Let me show you how I do my nails. And then, so I basically just...
Watch it, Kanka.
Oh, from the cat. So I basically just like moisturize my feet. And then...
Can barely touch your shanty. Can barely. Just imagine how coarse them foot bottom they be.
Take the cutters and cut my nails. Cut my nails and paint them. I don't know why there's these marks. They've been there. Remember I had those marks on my foot and leg?
Watch Kanka.
They've kind of faded, but they've always kind of remained. BP13! 6-minute ad. Get out of here. This is really high quality content. Is like just chatting even content?
So what is...
It's not really content. It's just like, you know.
So what
I'm just like going to bed very soon.
Whoa. So she over Twitch with the same fucker, so we not even get one look at cam? Shouldn't you mean if you tell me say doing what I'm doing in our cam up? Oh my god.
Like chat for a bit. Yeah, I think just chatting is probably the lowest effort you could put into content. Actually, you say that, but you know what? It does actually take effort to chat with people. Like, and engage in conversation, hold conversation, talk to many people all at once. Like, a lot of people in life are shy. They can't talk to an audience. So yes, actually, it does take some effort. Thank you.
Please to stop prop up yourself. Like I said before, live streaming is the easiest fucking content. I wish I had the time to live stream with y'all daily and not having to worry about recording and then going and editing. But you know what? No. Because I enjoy the whole editing. Because on live streams I could, but it would be too much a distraction for me to be able to pop up my GIF. When I can bring in the sounds and everything while on live, I like the little GIF them for, you know, because I'm not on cam to give a little feel. Because even when I use the guy with the little ponytail, that is literally me all the time when I pop him up like, what you really are saying? So yeah, I kind of like little editing process. So sometimes I not have the ones when I want to use and I'm like over on the Google like, clickety clack clack clack. Let me find one that is giving the exact vibe that I am giving off right now. But yeah, the whole live streaming is much easier, but me like the editing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, not just everybody could do that. Just turn on a camera and just talk to hundreds of people. No, they can't. I sent Salah a message to see if he was okay. But he's sleeping, so...
How you know that, Shanti? How you know that he probably is balls deep in somebody, Shanti? I mean, it's not going to take too much effort for him to be balls deep, you know? But he's probably balls deep in somebody, Shanti. How do you know? How?
It's seal stream. We need to tell Twitch we need a seal category. You guys will get used to the ad placement. It's different than YouTube, that's all. Do Twitch affiliates get paid less than Twitch partners? Once you get to partner level up, get more from the subscriptions. Oh. Well, for partner, you need to, yeah, I would never apply for partner until I have like a good amount of, you know, good stream quality.
Shanti is not what you want. You have to meet a certain requirement, certain threshold to even be considered for fucking partner. Just do whatever the fuck this is and shut up.
These streams out there. This is not really 50% versus 70%. So whenever you become partner, just like in YouTube, if you're a YouTube partner, you get 70% as well. So it's the same. But I don't think I'll be partner for a while anyways. I think you need like 75 members. So you need 75 people to watch.
So should I, whoa. So a woman a come from over YouTube with an audience of 100,000 subscribers and she can't get 70 odd people over. What the mama blood clot this? Shanti me tell me say you can't get 75 people over on YouTube. I don't know if she need like 75 people consistently like for a period of time like how she needed to do 4 different 1 hour live stream. I've checked on the requirements for Twitch but not that in depth because I don't know anything when me kinda interested in. I just looked to see what it would require for the girls to at least monetize over on Twitch. So I don't really retain the information. But yeah. You mean if you can get 75 people over there, Shanti? And she's on here bragging about her visas. Her visas. Okay.
Like always. I don't know. And a certain amount of watch hours. Or stream hours. Do you miss YouTube lives? Yeah, of course, because I'm used to it.
Shanti, is the same way you live on YouTube is the same way you're live streaming right now. What she actually misses are those beautifully colored comments coming in. You know the ones that are attached with money? So she can say thanks for the super chat. Fuck off.
And like my audience is there, right? So you're relying on people to follow you here, you know? So yeah, it does suck. It does. Sometimes, but hopefully it will just, get better and better. We'll see. We have to have faith. Because, it's at least 3 months like this. This feels more intimate. I already met the payment threshold. What are you talking about? It'll be 3 months before I make... It's like the people who are obsessed with my money and like whether I'm going to be able to pay my rent are like, it's like they're so like eager for me to like, they want to see me like be booted out on the street or, I mean, none of those things are going to happen even if I don't get the money, I'm not going to be booted out on the street.
The lady have a rich racist granddaddy. Never go reach out on the street. And Chantal not have no shame. Make no mistake, Chantal will go sell her
child. Anyway, so
I don't know what you're waiting to see. Like, I'm not going to come on here and scream and cry that I don't have money. I'm not going to do that. So whether I get the money or not is irrelevant to you. So why not look for something that will actually make you money? Like what? Like go
walk, work, a job. I know it's a slur for you, Chantal. That thing that the rest of us mortals do, work. Go look walk.
Go tomorrow and get a job? Like
that you need to do.
People are so stupid. I swear that people literally like don't want me to like make money on here so that I go get a job when I was making money here. So why do I need a job when I was making money here? Like it's so stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like a high-end playing platform like what? A girl gamer? I don't want to be a gamer. Like I don't want to sit in for hours and hours a day. Like I know I do anyway, but I don't want to be doing that. Like I want to try to change that habit. So I want to try to like implement a lifestyle that's more like maybe I'll do more in real life streaming. I don't know. I'll have to think of something.
I guess the high that she had at the start of this stream, well, not this one, the one before, talking about how much energy she has and the awakening that she's experienced. I guess all of that wear off.
That's more healthy than just sitting in and... Because I don't want to... like, if I just sit in and stream, I want to, like, and, like, game and stuff, I'll just want to, like, just revert back to bad habits.
Lady, come out for the bumbleclot internet and go do things. Go and live life. Buy a fucking ticket and go places. Do content and put it out so it can fund you doing the next one. That was the idea of this goddamn couples channel that they had going. Oh, we're gonna put money up front and we're gonna travel one place. And then we're gonna make content that is gonna bring in enough money so we can continue traveling and do content. The 2 fucking idiot they make the thing dead. And I was enjoying the little travel vlogs, Lad, man. I'm not boring as hell.
Maybe more. Sometimes I miss my life there, but sometimes I don't know. There nowhere I've been has been perfect. So, but I think I just have like here. I just feel like I like less who I am here. I don't know why.
Wherever you go, there you are, ma'am. That is it. That's the post.
And I guess that's something I have to reflect on. Probably because here I'm just reminded of all my bad habits and just stuff like that. I don't know. I really don't know why. I mean, when I was in the Middle East, I didn't smoke anything except for shisha. Shisha is not cannabis. It's very different. We need a lot of stuff. Emojis, all kinds of stuff. I just feel super overwhelmed to the point I just want to lay down.
Hey, Chantal, no, don't forget the people about Farbox, So they pay that now and they need emojis and Chantal is like, oh, I am just feeling super overwhelmed. Oh, by the way, speaking of emojis, y'all, I went ahead and I got back in a YouTube studio. and I updated some of the membership emojis. You know the ones them we normally use over here, the girl and the man laughing. I think I uploaded them as a GIF, but I don't know if they actually come out as a GIF. I don't know. But I uploaded them. So, members, all of the blood clot girl them, check that out. Check that out.
And do nothing. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
Okay,
and
Shanti.
maybe tomorrow, Bye!
Okay, Shanti. Well, I guess that is it for that. The lady convinced herself that she's gonna pay our bills and fund our life by coming on here and talking shit to people, blocking the entire world. Even though she don't know how much she get paid, she will get paid via Twitch for the views or anything. Chantal is already fucking up the eggs before them even reach the basket. I really am not the least bit surprised at Chantal. The woman is our own worst enemy. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Thoughts, comments, criticism, let me know them all down in the comment section. I appreciate all of the engagement we've been getting over here. I absolutely do truly love and appreciate you guys. I know I don't respond to every single comment that I get. It really is very hard to keep up with the comments, but I try to engage with the comments at least for an hour after the video is posted. So right as it posted, any comments that come in from there, unless I set the video to go live while I'm at the gym during the week, I try to respond to those comments when I get in from the gym for like at least an hour. So keep the engagement going. I'm not ignoring people. So yeah, don't feel like, oh, you don't need to comment because Auntie Gorlplease now respond. I do respond to comments. I try to respond to as much comments as I can. Members, I normally look out for my members. I respond to them and give them my time and attention. I love all I want to do. Members or no member, I try to engage with everybody. So thank y'all again. Really do appreciate it. Y'all really and truly been showing the girl support over the last 2 months especially. Goose, big up your blood clot self. You know you're my heart for a long time. If y'all not subscribed to Goose as yet, go over there and check out Goose as a matter of fact. Check out my darling. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Special shout outs to the blood clot girl them whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.